Something else has been going on with Bisping. For a guy that has spent a career fighting anybody at any time, he has been quite selective for this retirement fight. I got no problem with it. I give it to him. We may get a retirement fight. It may have been Gastelum. He may not go out and do one more. Don't know. I only know what he says, and he's kind of gone back and forth on that. But for the first time in his career, he is being selective. And they offered him Rashad, Vitor. Both were no's. I want to say there was another. Well, the Luke Rockhold thing won't go away. And Rockhold would be a fair opponent because he's coming off a loss. So I don't know which way the wind is going to blow on Bisping. And I don't know that I have a suggestion. I don't know that I go, this is a fight that I really want to see. Let's say Romero goes and fights Whitaker and Romero loses. He and Romero have that heat. How bad does he really want that? If he's being selective on his last fight, you don't then settle in on Yoel Romero, do you?
I'd say no.
I'd say no.
I mean, I'd say yes if it was not a retirement fight.
Sure.
But if not, but on his last fight, I'm like, well, what's he got to offer? That's why I say Darren Till, though, because Darren Till's up and coming. It doesn't really affect Darren Till if he loses, and it certainly, it's just stock up on both ways, and it's significant. It's symbolic too. Like you were just saying.
I'm fond of you. You know that. I like you. You're a very nice guy.
Well, thank you.
I'm happy when I get to come in here and see you.
Thanks.
It brings me no pleasure to know how bad you're going to get destroyed on social media for suggesting Bisping and Till.
Why not?
The kids on something called the Underground are going to light you up, my friend. And I take no pleasure in that.
Okay. You see where I'm coming from, though?
I do.
The divisions are changing. Cross-division fights are kind of the thing now. Why not? That's all I got. It was. I looked at that fight, I saw the headline, and I thought, why not? Why not Darren Till? It wouldn't have much super meaning to it as far as rankings or anything like that, but it'd be a fun fight to see. That's all I'm saying. And it's not that far from division. What is that? What? That's not. They're like one division apart. That's not a big dip at all.
May I make a suggestion to you?
Sure.
Over the course of the weekend.
Sure.
Stay off the computer. Don't go to the Underground forum and type in your name.
I don't care.
I'll tell you what. I will tell you this to be nice because I like you. That would do one hell of a house. In England, without question, they're going to sell out. I just don't know worldwide. I mean, you're talking about two guys from two different. You know what? I don't need to say anything. You want to know what? Just go to the Underground. The Underground forum will be saying it all about that idea. However, it would sell out. I must give you that. That is a sellout fight. I'm
thinking promotion style. I deserve a little credit there.
Hey, listen. Bisping's going to do big numbers, and so's Till. So in that regard, good for you.
Not to mention the fact that Bisping's been picky, so why not go wild?
But to that point, then it being picky meant Darren Till. Ooh, that's a rough guy. That might be the best fighter in the world. Sure. He might be. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take through 2018, maybe even into 2009. Well, definitely into 2019, but probably not very far before he gets that title shot. He might walk out of there with the belt around his waist. He's that good. He also is a lot younger. He's also from a different weight class. He also does not have the name recognition of Michael Bisping. I'm just answering your question. I tried to let you off the hook, but I felt like you challenged me. I felt like you actually said to me, why not? I let it go. You said, why not again? I let it go. You asked a third time. Out of respect to you, my friend, I'm answering your question. That would be the reasons why not. But I don't know what you do with him. The reason I say that, I wasn't clamoring to see the Rashad fight. However, it did make a lot of sense. And they had fought before, and they're both, they were both kind of talking about a retirement fight, so I could see where the promoter would go, well, what in the hell do I have to lose here? I was kind of into that fight, and then I was a sell on Rockhold. Wasn't dying to see that one, but I was a taker on Vitor. Now, he has his own personal reasons for not wanting to fight Vitor, right? Vitor was on TRT, knocked Bisping out, but he also caused the eye damage to Bisping, so he's very resentful and has a very good reason to be. I can just tell you as a fan, because of those very same reasons, Let's lock him in there one more time. That was a hit for me, but Bisping didn't like it, so I'm not going to push back because I do think that his reasons are kind of beyond reproach. So I don't have a great opponent for him. I don't want the Yoel fight. I'll tell you that right now. Should Yoel lose to Whitaker, I don't want Yoel Bisping. So take that one away, and a lot of people will want that one. So I'm a sell on that one. So I don't totally know. I don't totally know where you go with him. What are you going to do with him? I don't know. I think perhaps you let Anthony Smith and Rashad play out, and you take the winner of that fight. Perhaps. That's a random idea I just gave you. But perhaps. I think we need a couple of more months. I think we need a couple of more fights in the division. I don't think there's an obvious answer sitting in front of us right now, and the landscape changes very, very quickly. So let a little bit of it play out, and then let's see. But I am on the side that we give Bisping some slack, that he did some heavy lifting for a very long time. He wants to go out. Promoter never wants to send anybody out on top, so it's not going to be a gimme for him. And wish him well. There you go.